what's happening YouTube? I apologize for the video being a little dark in advance, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to put out a little bit more information about people seeking to be owner-operators in the trucking field. Maybe you're on your way to get your first truck, on your way to being a lease purchase operator, or lease operator, or whatever the case may be with your own authority. This is not a video for owner-operators that are leased on to a company. This is for people looking for their own authority only. And basically what I wanted to kind of rant about first before I get into the meat of the information, which is the rates, which I'll cut to a video that I recorded at a earlier date, is basically what I wanted to rant about is the different specializations in trucking. And basically you got there's only a few main fields in trucking. You got dry van, reefer, and flatbed and tanker. Those are the four main ones. And basically what I wanted to rant about is, like, we're not all the same. I mean, I know to most people think that, you know, trucking is trucking. You know, all you do is get in your truck, you drive the product from point A to point B, right? But that's not it, or that's not all that's to it. Now, of course, tanker drivers and reefer drivers, flatbed, and dry van, we all have different jobs, but to me, this is my personal opinion, we're not all created equal, and I kind of feel like the pay should reflect that, especially when it comes to the safety of the general public. Now, when you're a company driver, I mean, there may be a slight difference in pay, maybe a penny or two between each specialty, whether it's between dry van and reefer, or reefer and flatbed. But I think for the most part, reefer, flatbed, and tanker are the highest paid ones. And I kind of feel like flatbed should be the highest paid. And like I would understand why a lot of people are going from flatbed to maybe reefer or tanker, because the whole purpose of you know, hustling is trying to get the most amount of money for the least amount of work. Now, with flatbed, and I'm speaking on flatbed specifically, you know, there's a lot more work involved when it comes to the safety of the general public. Like, at the end of the day, we got to strap this stuff down on the back of the flatbed and make sure that it doesn't fall off and hurt or kill anybody. Because, you know, like that can be something that can stay on your conscience for a real long time. Like, if you got a load of wood like I got right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that fall on a family, a minivan with you know, a van full of kids, you're not gonna be able to lay that down. And when it comes to pay rates, you know, about the average pay rate for a owner operator with their own authority is between, depending on where you go, it can be as low as $1.75 up to $3 a mile, depending on what lanes you're running. Now, for the most part, if you're picking off a load board, you know, they'll try to send you down lanes that may pay well in the beginning, but it's hell. You're gonna catch hell trying to get out of that. You know, it may be $3 going in, but it may be $1.75 going out. And you really want to maintain like at least a $2.50 minimum. If you go online and you type in whatever trucking company and type in tariffs after it, it'll give you a breakdown of exactly what they charge. And what kind of baffles me is, as a broker, if you know that trucking companies are charging all this money to move freight from point A to point B, why would you try to lowball owner operators or smaller business owners and pretty much run them out of business? Now, I'm pretty good at math, and I'm pretty good at keeping about a $2.50 minimum, you know, in order to survive and in order to make enough money for the people that I need to pay and to keep my business running. But at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like for flatbed, it should be a mandatory $3 a mile, because, you know, we're out here rain, sleet, hail, snow. Often they want you to tarp the load, which takes, you know, even more work. And, you know, I don't know if anybody told you, but these tarps are heavy. Like, they can be anywhere from 80 to 150 pounds for 6 to 8 foot drops. And, you know, like I say, that's some heavy stuff. And to make sure that you don't kill anybody along the way, you got to stop every 150 miles and at every truck stop to check and make sure your securement hasn't come loose. You don't have those type of problems when you have dry van, tanker, or even dry van, tanker, or reefer. Now, of course, you have other occupational hazards when it comes to tanker and reefer. You just got to make sure that your product doesn't spoil. But at the end of the day, I kind of feel like this is the most dangerous job and the most hazardous to public health if someone gets it wrong. So I feel like the pay should reflect that. Now, I'm not complaining, I'm just stating facts. You know, and if you're a truck driver that's not, you know, in flatbed and you want to argue or, you know, make a rebuttal, that's fine. Tag me in it, or, you know, leave a comment below or whatever you want to do. But that's just the way I feel about it. If you feel like, oh, well, that's not what you should be getting paid anyway, and you don't negotiate, well, make a video of you calling brokers and negotiating rates, and then prove me wrong. Show me what the difference is. Because at the end of the day, what I figure the problem with most truckers is, what we do is, or not we, because I'm not involved in that bullshit. I'm trying to clear the air and get everybody all on one accord. Not necessarily like a union, but if we all know about what the going rate is, then we can either stop accepting cheap freight or come together and try to drive the prices up as independent operators. Because, you know, the way things are right now, it's just not where it's at, you know. And I'm getting about tired of looking at YouTube videos of truckers. Oh, I made this and I made that, and they may show you 1 or 2 pay stubs from a good 1 or 2 weeks, but that shit's not consistent. And that's what I want to get. What I want to get to, and my goal for truckers is, before I actually leave the trucking community, is to make sure that everybody is on the same accord when it comes to pay and what to expect before you jump out there. Because listening to these other truckers that talk all this shit and say, oh, I get paid this much and I make that much money, and you know, pretty much bragging on their financial situation, which is 9 times out of 10 a lie. I figured out. You know, you're gonna have actual evidence and proof of what it really is. So, you know, that's just my opinion on it. Like I say, if you agree or disagree, send a rebuttal or make a rebuttal, tag me in it, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. But now I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. After I gave you my thoughts, I'm gonna cut to a different video I recorded of me negotiating rates with different brokers. I hope you enjoy. This is actually what people get paid, or what owner operators get paid with their own authority. So hope this helps. Deuce, it's money, baby. All right, what's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in. And in this video, I'm going to dispel the myth about how many dollars per mile owner operator should be getting if you have your own authority. Now, there are tons of videos where, you know, people will tell you how much you should be charging for rate per mile or whatever, and it just sounds like they've been on the not the low boards, but the forums with other truckers, and you know, for some reason truckers got a real big ego saying, oh well, I make $3, $4, and $5 per mile, and that's just really not the case. So what I've decided to do was I've decided to actually make calls and let y'all hear the rate per mile for each load. Now keep in mind, what I do is I generally try to get about $2.50 per mile total miles, loaded and unloaded. That's pretty fair. And I've got some room for negotiation if it's less than 1,000 miles or over 1,200. Like, I've got my own little metrics to hit. So with that being said, here we go. And keep in mind, I've called at least 10 to 15 times already. So let's see. Hey, how you doing? My name's Will.
Hey, Will.
I was calling about a load you guys have going from Norfolk, Nebraska to St. Louis, Missouri. Is that still available?
I got the St. Louis covered, brother.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I do have a load for Blytheville, Arkansas.
Blytheville, Arkansas?
Yeah, does that help you?
From the same place, Norfolk?
Yeah.
I mean, I said Norfolk. Nebraska?
Yeah. Norfolk, Nebraska, Blytheville, Arkansas. Then I have some loads other places. I believe Summit, Missouri, which is Kansas City.
Okay. For Blytheville, Arkansas, what are we looking at for that?
Steel, tars. Let me pull it up on my phone real quick. See if I can here.
Salud.
$1,300.
1,300. Could you do 2,000?
Oh, there's no way, man.
All right. Thanks anyway. Bye-bye.
That was a big jump.
Right. Well, actually, it wasn't. That 1,300 is only about 25 cents ish.
Oh, this is better.
And I've called most of these places already.
How can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? My name's Will.
Hi, how are you?
All right. I was calling about your load going from Valley, Nebraska to Jeff City, Missouri. Is that still available?
Let me look. Hold on. Where was it going to again?
Jefferson City, Missouri.
I'm not seeing it on here, but let me go ahead and call them and see if maybe they do have one still. Can I get a number to go ahead and call you back on?
Yeah, my number is 314. Yep.
Alright. I will go ahead and give you a call back to let you know for sure.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling. Please listen carefully as our options have changed. This call may be monitored or recorded. If you know your party's 4-digit extension, please dial it now. If you're a customer looking for available trucks, dial 1. If you're a driver looking for available loads, dial 2. If you need quotes for upcoming
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. My name's Will, and I was calling about a load you guys have going from Lincoln, Nebraska to Pryor, Oklahoma. Is that still available?
Your call is now being forwarded. Please hold.
Sir,
Yeah, how you doing?
good, how can I help you?
My name's Will. I was calling about a load going from Lincoln, Nebraska to Pryor, Oklahoma. Is that still available?
Yeah. Yeah, hold please. Alright, which one are you calling for? Lincoln?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still available. It's paying $625 to the truck. It's going to a 24-hour receiver.
You said it's paying $625 to the truck?
Yep.
All right. Thanks anyway. Bye-bye.
Hello.
How you doing as well?
Hey, Will.
I was calling about a load that you guys have going from Hospers, Iowa to Clinton, Tennessee. Is that still available?
Well, let's take a look here, Will. Who are you with, Will?
G-Man Trucking.
Alright, you got a double drop or RGN, or what do you got?
48-foot step deck.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be a little too big for that one there. That's 142 inches wide and 142 inches tall, so they're looking for a double drop or an RGN on that one.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Bye-bye. This is who? Hey, how you doing? Name's Will.
Hi.
I was calling about your load going from Langdon, Missouri to Lexington, Kentucky. Is that still available?
Let me look here. I would have to get with my customer to see if they still have it. This is railroad ties for a flatbed or a step deck, 48,000 pounds, no tarp. It does need 10 pieces of dunnage. And let me get in there and find your rate. Give me just 1 second here. Let's see, Langdon to Lexington. They've got 1325 on it.
Okay. Is there any way? Okay, no. No thanks. Thank you anyway.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Please hold.
All right.
Good morning. This is
Hey, how you doing?
okay. What can I do for you, my dear?
My name's Will. I was calling about the load you have posted going from Valley, Nebraska to St. Anne, Missouri, and I was calling to see if that was still available.
What type of trailer?
48-foot step deck.
Okay. That area, they may have something left. It's hard to say. Give me a second here. Let me dry my hands off and I can call over there and see if there's anything left.
Alrighty. Did you need to call me back or?
No, I got another phone. I'll call it.
Okay.
This way I can give you an answer right away.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Hey Jake, Tracy Page Ryan, just checking on you. You have anything for a flatbed? Going to see. Yeah. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye. Just up to the St. Louis area. I'm sorry.
You say just up to the St. Louis area?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. I can go to St. Louis.
Okay. So let's see what I can offer you. So they had on the list Kansas City, Missouri, Manhattan, Kansas, Independence, Missouri, Belton, Missouri, if these are still left, Lawrence, Kansas, Olathe, Kansas, that area. Which one would you like a price on?
Oh, I thought you had one for St. Louis.
That's what he says on here. He says for the St. Louis area, and that's what he's saying he's got.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maybe he said nothing for the St. Louis. Maybe I got it wrong. But that's all he's showing.
Oh, okay. Well, I really appreciate the help.
Yep, no problem. I'm sorry. I'll have more tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. She was really nice.
Hello, and thank you for calling. For our Carsonville office, please press 1. For our Dearborn office, please press 2. Or if you'd like to be directed to our operator, please press 0 at any time. And thank you for calling. Hello, and thank you for calling. For our Carsonville office, please press 1. For our Dearborn office, please press 2. Or if you'd like to be directed to our operator, please press 0 and... Hello, this is...
Hey, how you doing? Is this dispatch?
I can probably get for you. What are you looking for?
I saw a load on your load board going from...
I'll get the brokers. Hang on.
Okay. How you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
All right. My name's Will, and I was calling about the load you guys have going from Centerville, Iowa to DeSoto, Missouri. Is that still available?
Let me see. Which one was it? I'm sorry. Centerville, Iowa.
Centerville, Iowa to DeSoto, Missouri.
Okay, let me look. DeSoto, Missouri. Yes, that one is still available. That is a 3-pick 1 drop. It picks up in Centerville, it goes to Harriman, Missouri, Washington, Missouri, and DeSoto, Missouri. All together, 286 loaded miles.
296 loaded miles and 3 picks and 1 drop.
Yeah.
Okay. I could do that for you for $1,200.
Oh, yes, you'd be only the max they're giving us is 5.
Okay. All right. Thanks anyway.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling. Your call may be recorded or monitored for quality assurance. If you are calling regarding a posting and have a post ID, press 8. If you know your party's extension, please... If you're calling regarding an active posting, please enter your 6-digit post ID now. To return to the previous menu, please press pound.
Can you please hold?
Sure.
Alright, thanks, man.
The needs of our customers and carriers. Tools like tracks and carrier dashboard make it easier than ever to quote and track your loads, manage invoices, and retrieve load documents associated with your freight. Learn more about technology at our website, .com. Thank you for your patience. A associate will be with you in a moment. Since 1997, has been working hard to establish a reputation of excellence. Not only was named one of the happiest places to work by Career Bliss last year, we have been recognized.
Sorry for your wait. This is
How you doing?
Oh, busy.
That sounds like a good thing, right?
Oh, it's a great thing. How can I help you today?
I was calling about your load going from Centerville, Iowa to Granite City, Illinois. Is that still available?
You said Centerville.
Yep.
To where?
Granite City, Illinois.
Give me 1 second. What's your MC real quick?
041447.
Alright, this is G-Man Trucking.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. I like that name. It's a good name for a trucking company.
Appreciate it.
Let's see here. Going out of Centerville, going to Granite City. Just going to search through. Alright, so it's a 1 pick, 1 drop. Again, it's going to be picking up out of Centerville, heading Granite City. 264 miles. We're going to do flat or step. It's pretty light, actually. 23,978 pounds. What kind of rate can you do on that for me?
I can do $1,000.
Honestly, man, we moved these at... Let's see, when we moved this last one. Let me just check this real quick. Just 1 second. Pulling this up right now. Alright, we moved the last one at what looks like 675. So, can you meet me in the middle? We can get it moving. Like $800. Because I gotta get these loads running. So.
$800.
Yeah. And it's real quick, man. It's a half day. Quick unload. You're running a steel cable.
Okay. No trouble.
That one just disappeared. Never mind. Sorry. Graniteville just, I guess everybody wanted to go there because Granite City just ended up disappearing on me.
Alright. Fair enough. Thanks anyway.
I have some other options here.
Okay.
See if you want me to let's see some other options out of Chicago Heights, Illinois.
I was actually trying to do the St. Louis area, St. Louis metro area.
St. Louis metro area. See what I have. Yeah, we work on a live board with our clients, so when they find a shipper, they take them down off this live board. So I apologize for that.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything really going to St. Louis. We have one that's going through St. Louis.
That'll work.
So, yeah, it's a 1-pick-3 drop, though, and it's a final destination would be Tell City, Indiana.
Tell City.
So you would first do a 1-pick out of Centerville. You'd be dropping, first drop would be Columbia, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, and then Tell City, Indiana. So it's 480 miles. We need a flatter step. This one's a little heavier. It's 32,263 pounds. Can you scale that?
Yeah.
All right, I can get you at the same rate on that one. So we're moving about 675. I can meet you, in the middle.
Yeah, not for 3 drops. I actually charge for extra drops.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's a real quick unload. From what it's been explained to me, it's a pretty quick unload. So, you could be in and out of there in less than, 30 minutes.
I got
What I've heard.
Yeah, it sounds good, but I just can't do it at this time. Thanks anyway.
All right, I understand, man. Okay. Well, if you end up changing your mind, you find anything on there about the Centerville, just give me a call.
All right, we'll do.
All right, thank you. Bye.
So as you can see, I can't even get 250 based on, and that's really based on certain areas. I have had loads that go over $3 a mile before, but in certain lanes, but I've either gotten stuck or I just couldn't find anything decent within decent pain within a fairly close range. So hopefully I can get out of here. I'm gonna keep trying. I did this for people that are honestly thinking about going owner operator, and like I say, I don't think I'm going to be in this truck very long anyway, so why not try to help out? That's all I got for you. Follow me at Lemniscate Money on IG and Twitter. Follow That's Bay at That's_Bay CEO on Instagram, and visit lemniscatemoney.com. I mean, not lemniscatemoney.com, lemniscatelifestyle.com. LEMNISCATE lifestyle.com. Deuce.